And we're live. No, I'm the star. No, I'm the star.
We are live in case we throw on some lip real quick.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
From God.
Come on in to the Parker's house.
Yes, welcome. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Hump day.
Hump day. And you know what? It was a true hump day today. It was a day to get through. Mm-hmm. Hey y'all, let's just come on in. Oh, well, if you're new to the channel, and so you know, Cameron Parker here with my brother, Mr. Quentin Ware. All right. I represent the Parker's couch, but when we're together, we are the Parker's house.
Yes, honey.
Because I'm with the warehouse, honey.
It's my house, and I live here. Yes.
Yes.
They need to do a lip sync song to that, actually.
They do. They really do. And we are here to continue to talk some RuPaul Drag Race and just coming off of episode 12, Charisma, Uniqueness, Nerve, Talent, Monologues.
Yeah.
It was interesting. It was an interesting what it called challenge.
Yes. It was actually better than it exceeded my expectations. I thought it was going to be very boring, actually.
Me too.
But it was okay.
Me too. And I really did enjoy this episode. We will get into it, y'all. And hello. Feel free to comment in the chat at any time. Oh, I'm glowing.
You do look like you got a halo light in front of you.
You know what? It is really just I think the sun, because now where I am now, and the sun is like kind of beaming down, and it's just a really beautiful day.
That's always the best light, honey, the sun.
The sun. But thank you, Bree. All right, brother. So the episode opens up with everyone. Hey, Monet. Hey. It's okay if you're behind. The episode opens up with everyone, being a little bit sad over Lydia Butthole Collins dismissal.
It's Lydia, but when you think of buttholes and when you think of Lydia Collins' butthole, do you get aroused like you do for other buttholes?
Hell no. Absolutely not.
I'm just wondering.
But the girls were in tears, honey. They were sad.
Is she?
Like the
Lydia doesn't seem like she was giving enough for them to be crying. It ain't seem like she talked to nobody like that.
So I guess she was a good. I guess she had a good personality with everybody. They liked her, so that.
As Heather calls herself, was she a good time girl? She wasn't giving me that.
So we have that, and then Anya, she does make sure she highlights. That's how you leave a lipstick message.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to go back to Miss Arietti. But what
was that in this episode? Where at the beginning, Anya blows her breath. She goes like, "What is this episode?" And that's funny. And I wouldn't do that. Like if somebody spilled my tea, you would never hear me say anything else about that. And I probably would have been quiet the rest of the season. But I love that she is she's being a sport about it. She can laugh at it. That would just, I guess, because since I can't brace the teeth and breath is like a big deal to me, that would really hurt me. That would bother me.
Oh, I'm sure it bothered her. You could tell. Oh, well, she started crying. I don't blame her because that's It's a lot. No, I feel you with that.
Mm,
But then the girls are reminiscent, or they're talking about Anya. Now she has the first person, only person with 3 wins at that point. And so it's
mm.
like, you are kind of sitting alone there.
Alone in VIP.
Yeah, which I still don't understand why the girls be so pressed about Susie and Anya sitting here steamrolling y'all.
You know what it is, cause she back. It's the white supremacy. We ain't worried about this little in the girl's defense. Even though she's winning, if I was competing against her, and let's say I had 2 wins and she had three, I wouldn't be worried about her. Cause I would be like, girl, do you see how she look every week? I'm okay. Even if I don't win, I know I'm gonna get to the finale if she in. So maybe that's why they do her like that. But Susie don't be looking too much better. So I don't get it.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not at
Ain't neither
all.
one of they ass no beauty queen.
Okay. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. All right. Well, the girls, they have an interesting challenge ahead of them. They get to the workroom and everything the next day or whenever they film.
Mhm.
And Roulette tells them to pair up with the sister that knows you best. And Let's See automatically grabs Anya. And when Sam is looking like, oh, me and you are friends, like,
Right.
what's going on?
But that was random.
That was very random. But I think Let's See said, if I don't remember, something about Anya winning or something. She mentioned something about maybe pairing with her would like fare better or something. Like she
Mm,
was thinking kind of strategically. So she
okay.
was peeping the game. I
And
mean,
then
they are the two older queens too in the show, and she's using her head and thinking like, shoot, I'm gonna pair up with who's winning.
right. And it doesn't it they do seem like they're actually cool because it just made me think about when Anya was talking to Lexi and untucked and sat down and was on her
Yep.
face and I'm sure burning her eyebrows off. But it seemed like they friends because that's when Lexi was like, I hate you. You laughing at me saying burning off singeing her eyebrows.
Yes. I can't stand you.
It's all in fun, Anya. Anya, we love Anya. Anya, you are not on my nerves.
No, not at all. Not at all. Uh, yeah, they pair up. So Sam and then Susie Toot and Jules pair up. So Sam is just left there with Lana, and you could tell on her
Mhm.
face she's like, "Oh no, this is not it. This is not who I want to be with."
I would think nobody would want to be with Lana really for any challenge because she didn't excel at anything. So I wouldn't want to be her partner for nothing.
Not for nothing. And I thought the mini challenge was pretty cool too, because when they pair up, they have to write a bio for the person that they're paired up with.
Mm-hmm.
And so I get it seemed like they gave them some kind of prompt to work off of because they
Mm-hmm.
were like kind of using similar themes. Um and
It
the
gave
girls were,
Mad Libs, if you remember Mad
yeah.
Libs.
Oh yeah, like that.
Mm-hmm.
And the girls were pretty funny. Like I thought like Jules was whenever she told whenever I read that Susie was a mix of Bette Midler and Ronald McDonald.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
She said,
some of them were funny.
yeah. And I think her cocktail was like she called it. She said she's coming out with a new cocktail that she's gonna call the House of the Great Depression. And I was like,
No, I missed
that
that.
really
Now that's hilarious.
fits.
Especially because during that time was prohibition, so that's funny.
Yes. Ah, yes, Brie, I agree. Sam knew what was about to happen with Lexi and Anya. That's why she was mad. She didn't want to pair up with the girl who's been in the bottom 3 to 4 times.
Did you watch the preview for this week's episode?
Our favorite makeup
Yeah.
challenge. I haven't watched the first start. No.
I watched the first few minutes and Sam was still talking about it. Like, if I had been with Lexi, I would have won. She funny, honey.
You could tell she was pressed. She was
Mhm.
pressed. Uh, I thought theirs was pretty cute too. You know, Sam and everybody did a pretty good job on that first mini challenge, except for Lexi. What she wrote with Anya didn't make no sense. That could have been
Mm-mm.
just anybody there. But then,
Finding out that Lexi used to do drugs and stuff makes sense to me because sometimes
yeah,
she be saying stuff and they be like, I'm not following, but her being a drug addict, I'm like, oh, okay, well, this makes sense. You was
yes,
doing meth. No, meth.
I can't. Oh man, yeah, but that's so true though, because some of the stuff just be out there. There was like this could have been written for anybody. It has nothing to do with Anya
And
at
she
all.
just be cracking up. Like, she just really be thinking it's funny, too.
So, you know, then Rue breaks the challenge, what they're gonna do. Um, the girls find out that, you know, they're doing these monologues, but also the twist is that they're not only gonna be performing these monologues, but the other partner is gonna be doing a dance, what you call it, interpretive
Or like contemporary, whatever.
contemporary type dance and stuff, to act it out and bring it to life. So that was interesting.
When they first said this, I was not excited. I used to watch So You Think You Could Dance, and I was like,
Me
this
too.
like, is this what y'all trying to give? And I just didn't really get why some drag queens would be doing this. But then seeing all the random stuff that the drag race girls be doing and having one woman shows, it was on brand. And once we saw the finished product, it was cute.
Yes. Ooh, one thing I wanted to back up with the mini challenge that I thought was funny and called out when Anya said that Lexi is a mix of Niecy Nash and Aunt Jemima.
Uh,
Really for the culture and said now she's delivering something truly blackish. And I was like, oh, like not her clocking. Let's see like that.
Talking
Cause
about truly blackish. Because remember, I've been saying, asking all along, is she black?
yes.
And she give me black, like, I don't think, because I think you said she Native American and
Yeah.
something else. And
Uh-huh.
she don't give me that she actually black, but she give me black adjacent. Like, she give me, I be around black people. I done had some black in me, you know.
Yes. Yes. You know how the girls turn into a black girl when they get in drag, honey.
And black by injection as well.
Yes. Oh. yeah.
I'm part, but I'm mixed too. I'm part Jamaican. I'm part Filipino. Yes,
Oh my god.
honey.
Oh my god. But that part tripped me out,
That
y'all.
was funny.
That was funny. But can we talk about some of the categories that they picked? So they had to reach into Bruno's pink furry box.
Mm, I want to reach into it, and I
How
want
many
to
people
reach
you
into
think
me.
Bruno done slept with from RuPaul's Drag Race in all these years?
Is he gay?
Child, if he ain't, he is by now.
Oh,
Nah, I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I just assume.
I can see it, and I remember going to his Instagram. I could see him being gay. I don't know. I could see maybe he don't give me that he would like all of them girls, and the drag race girls be looking rough. So I would say it's on one hand.
But they are picking the categories, and I wrote them down so I could remember them because there were a few of them, and here they go. Boom, boom, boom. There it is. Because Lana, Susie, here we go. Jules started first, and she picked Out of This World, which is Ruth said is a story about something supernatural. Susie got Learned the Hard Way, a story about when you lost but learned a lesson. Susie was like, I ain't never lost nothing in my life. That's what she said in her confessional. Lana's prompt was Lost, a story about a time you didn't know if you were coming or going. Sam got Triggered, a story about something that set you off. Lexi got Karma's a Bitch, a story about everyone's favorite bitch, Karma. And Anya got Obsession, a story about when something you love took you on a wild ride.
I just want to read this. Damn, how is Lana still there?
Monet says she behind.
Ooh, that is funny.
She made top six, Monet.
You know, I can't remember. Was Nina Bonina? She was top six. So Lana made it as far as
Did she get
Nina
that far?
did.
Was she top six? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Cause or either top five or top six. She might have been top five. I know Nina was towards the end because I think after her, I think Nina was top six. Because after her, that's when Alexis Michelle went home.
Okay. I really had like Nina.
Justice for Nina Bonina Brown. I'm gonna say it every. I want her. I'm gonna tag her in this video every time. She needs to be on All Stars, and I don't care if she don't want to go on it. We want you to go on it.
We want you
We
there.
could do a GoFundMe. We need to get her on All Stars.
The people vote you on.
Yes.
Would you have cared which prompt you got? Did one of those stick out more to you?
Okay, it was Lost.
Lost, Obsession, Triggered, Out of This World, Learn the Hard Way.
I probably would have did Obsession because I kind of have an obsessive personality. I don't know if you can't tell this about me. When I like something, I go like above and beyond. Like it don't be like a normal like how I got into Game of Thrones. It was like I'm done in 2 weeks. Like I like everything. So I probably would have did.
Oh, that is so true
Obsession.
about you. Once I think about that, oh my gosh, yes. I know, especially when it comes to shows, anything like that, you could get through something so fast.
Yes, honey.
What's you with it?
Remember, I told you I just watched Spencer. So now I'm watching The Crown, but I started from Diana's season, and now I'm on that one that just ended with the Elizabeth Debicki lady playing Diana.
Oh
But yes,
yes.
that's my current obsession. I'm back on the Royals.
I like that. And I was thinking obsession in my head because I feel like you can come up with something creatively with that. The other one probably would be either Triggered or Karma as a bitch. Because I feel like those can come up. Those are like you can make up stuff. I feel like with those categories easily and kind of do something a little funny or whatever to get there. And I probably would have used even some of the girl, like I could have used stuff happening on this season, stuff that triggered me or something. Shoot.
I think Anya, I forgot what her category was, but Anya could have talked about how Arietti did the thing about with her breath.
Yeah, if you want to do that or anything. I feel like I'm triggered by these tacky fashions. All these girls coming out with something.
I could have did a story about how Karen Huger triggered me and made me think about the drunk bitch I was dating, and it triggered me. Numerous things.
Numerous things. So we find out the girls had very different approaches to this.
Yes.
Like some went really serious, and then others, made it funny. Because Rue never said the story had to be true, or it just said a story, right? So it was like kind of like freedom of how you interpret that. You see Susie and Jules in the workroom practicing. Susie was a lot with Jules with that dancing and
this is why people don't like her.
She was a lot with that.
Because okay, this is a group challenge, but I still think at the point where you're dancing, that's kind of up to you what you wanted to be doing dancing because you're interpreting the words. Yes. So let her do what she want to do.
And to your point, was this so you think you could dance? Because she was trying to like she wanted her to do some serious things. But Jules kind of did her own thing, which I think her dancing was okay. We'll get to how we felt about that. But it was a unique thing. Were you worried Lexi was gonna get in her head?
Yes, I definitely was. And even I feel like wasn't she sitting there trying to figure out what the story was gonna be? This one is, and I don't think Lexi is slow. I think she's smart and definitely creative. You could tell from the looks and stuff she comes up with. I think, and again, she probably shouldn't have told us this. This why kids at home don't do drugs. I really think her doing them drugs be fucking her up. Cause she be really struggling when it's time to like sit down and write stuff. Cause
Yeah.
the last time they had to write something, she got through it, but she just really be struggling. Mm. But yeah, I was nervous for her.
She did know though monologues are her strength. She said she won some competition or
Oh, she
something
said
like that.
she was on the speech team, and that's what I did too. So when she said it's the thing called like dramatic interpretation or dramatic
Yeah.
monologue, and yeah, so I was like, okay, well we'll see. But I don't think that her story was that good from what I remember. I was like,
We'll
what is
talk
she
about
talking about?
it.
And before we move on with Susie, I just want to say Susie. Maybe it's because Susie is not, and this gonna sound shady, but Susie to me is not a traditionally attractive man.
No,
So
she's not.
maybe Susie is like a defense mechanism, like somebody we know. I think Susie uses being smart as like her defense mechanism, but it don't serve her all the time. Cause she's so stuck in being cerebral and I know what interpretive dance. This is also RuPaul's Drag Race, and the objective with everything is to be stupid and funny.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
I think that gets lost so much. Like, is of course, everybody wants to be fierce and look good, and that is a piece of that with drag that is very important. But
Mm-hmm.
drag is also just fun. Like, it's about just having fun, letting loose and stuff, just having a good time. Like, the girls just be in their heads too much.
Let loose. I say let loose. I hate that song, but it lives rent free in my head.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. But on that, while we talking about Susan, I guess because the girls they had comments in the workroom and stuff about her too, and different things. But we were talking a little bit before we started on. I was talking about in Roscoe's how Trinity was on there, and she made it clear like one thing she wanted to say about this season. Like, can I just say, like, I don't like Susie too. Like, I don't like her. It is just like how she's cool with all the girls and this and that, but her, she just can't do. And a lot of the girls have a lot of stuff to say about Susie. Like they're always throwing like little shade, little this and that, even
They read
posts.
her for filth for her looks.
Yes, yes, absolutely. And doing the show, it's just like a common thing. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, is Susie that bad? Is it the edit that we're not seeing everything? I see some pieces that could drive people crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's
When I watched Trinity's show, she explained a little more, and she said she just doesn't like that Susie keeps having these moments where, like, she don't give a fuck about nobody else. She just so worried about her. Like in Untucked, how she said to Lana, like, "Oh, I knew it was gonna be you in the bottom," and Lana was like, "Oh, don't say no shit to me like that." And then I think at some point she asked Sam, "Girl, could you give me some ice cream before you go learn your lip sync song?" And Trinity was like, "That just you come off like an asshole. This girl got to go learn the music because she might be going home, and you talking about some ice cream."
no, that's fair. I'd be ready to punch somebody then. Then when you in
No,
your
I
emotions.
can't walk. Could you give me some ice cream before you go learn your song? Like, yeah, that was kind
That
of
is cunty. That's
yes. Cunty
that
is
definitely
the
is.
word, and not the good kind.
Not the good time. And she lives in the land of delusion for sure.
Mhm.
Because she clearly thought that they were the best group. Still, even.
Did, did you hear when Jules said, "Oh, I'm about to go listen to the song"? She said, "You think you need to do that? Like, you think we were that bad? You got to learn the song?" She said, "Oh, I'm not learning the song." Okay.
Ah, oh my gosh. I wish she would have gotten the bottom just because of that.
Cause
Some
I
people
know her lip sync gonna be horrible. Have we seen her lip sync for the win?
yeah, for remember she was a top two whenever it first
The
started.
first episode, but I
Yeah,
don't
but she
remember.
lost to Let's See, right? Was it her and Let's See? It was Jews. Or no, she beat Jews.
Oh, she won.
She
Oh,
won. Remember,
Oh,
it
I
was
have to go
surprising.
back. When she
Yeah.
tap danced and had on the red.
Yes.
But I don't remember the lip sync like that for some reason. Okay, I'm gonna go
It
back
was
and
so
watch.
long ago. I got to go back and watch it. I don't even remember the song they did.
Cause this
Ariana song. Was that when they did the Ariana song?
oh, is this when they did Yes and?
It might be.
Hmm. Did this premiere the first week of the year?
Ooh, I
I
feel like
think
it.
so.
I think
Okay,
so.
that's why. Because we about to be in April, so that's the thing. This should be on for 4 months.
It's a long ride. It's a
But
long.
I've been enjoying this, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah,
But that's
yeah.
crazy.
That's crazy. What you think about it like that? All right, all right. The challenge. All right, so let's do the challenge here. So Susie and Jules are up first. And they got Jules had to pick the order again. She was thinking about being shady, but she didn't. It was a story non-story because we know
Hmm.
how. Yeah. So anyway, they decided to go first. And Jules, I thought it started off Susie's story was about her and the spelling bee. I actually thought it was a pretty much well written kind of story, but it wasn't. I don't. I don't know what to say. Like I'm like, where's the drag? That's what I was just like kind of looking for.
Where was the punchline?
The
Like, I thought when she spelt the word, it was gonna be like something funny, and then when she spelt it, I was like, oh.
right, right,
And I didn't even think. I thought you was gonna spell air. Like I didn't even think that's how you was gonna spell it. It just,
yeah. And she had certain cadences and stuff that was okay and everything. But oh, we didn't say your homeboy was the guest judge this week either, Mr. Jared Carmichael. Listen to these monologues. We gotta save a space for that for you.
and if he sees this or anybody on his team, he needs to stop doing comedy immediately. Horrible. What did he host some years ago?
Oh
Horrible.
gosh, though, what the Golden Globes?
Oh yes, and Nikki Glazer blew his ass out the water. They need to have her every year. He was horrible. And speaking of, one of the girls mentioned it. He's not bad looking to me, but he looked weird on this episode. He was looking like Mary had a little lamb, and the girls was like maybe it was his makeup. Oh no, he looked like an old young person to me. Like
Not an old young person.
something about in here, he just looked old.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Ah, well, he was there. So Susie's story. I thought Jules though did good with the dancing on Susie's story. She was actually kind of
Mhm,
fun.
I loved her dancing.
Yeah, I thought
I
she
love
did
the
well.
ponytail. I think that
Yeah,
added to it.
that did.
And she was
So
still
she
kind
did.
of a little silly.
Yeah, she went a little silly. Now the reverse, Jules did her story was about a ghost. Because hers was what was her prompt again?
Something from out of this world.
Oh yeah, out of this world. So okay, so she was on theme doing a ghost story.
But it
I
really
think
was her drag persona.
yeah, it was really her drag persona. Which that's not like a bad idea. It just needed to be a little bit more funny. That could have been you could have made that a lot funnier
Mm-hmm.
than what she did. It was a little more serious kind of
I
thing, and
agree.
then Susie's dancing was super serious. It was just like not.
Yeah, I don't really even remember. Like nothing she did was memorable. Like I
No,
kind of remember some of Jewel's moves and her face. I don't really remember Susie dancing.
not it wasn't memorable. And I think TS even said about Ju's story, like she, or maybe not TS. It was maybe Michelle was talking about how she struggled with her story. She did like her. You could tell she got tripped up a little bit, or it's her pacing and rhythm.
Jewel.
Yeah, it just didn't like hit. She wasn't a
Mm-mm.
great storyteller.
It wasn't real smooth.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
So it started off like that. They were okay. I thought they were like an okay group. I was like, what are we doing here? But Nets in the middle. On Your Nerve and Miss Lexi.
Mhm.
As soon as On Your Nerve
All
opened
about
her
the
mouth and started talking with her obsession, and it ended up being her veganism story.
Mm-hmm.
And Lexi's dancing. That was hilarious going on with it. It was a home run. Like me and my brother were in here dying when Anya got to the part of how with the night taking a dark turn and it starting with fast food and start with a bean burrito. We was like, it
Mm-hmm.
always starts with a bean burrito and adding
Mm-hmm.
some cheese before you start getting that meat back in your life. That story was funny. Like
Mm.
she showed the girls how to tell a story.
She did. And I think I was paying too much attention to Lexi, so I wasn't fully listening to the story. But when
Yes.
she said something about a chicken wing in her butt or in her stomach or something, it made me think of that scene in The Substance. Like when that drumstick was coming out of homegirl booty or she pulled it out her stomach. It
Yes.
made me think of that. But it was good. And Anya was very dynamic telling the story. Like she gave
Yes.
inflection. She's not as a girl who was in speech, you can't deliver something like that and be flat like Susie. You got to
Right.
give us highs and lows.
She gave all the highs and lows and was doing, different pitches. Like it was great. And
Mm-hmm.
I agree, Brie. It was perfect for Lexi. That long, those long legs, and Lexi just
Mm-hmm.
let go. I was so glad she just let go and was acting a fool. Like,
Let
man.
loose. Yes.
So
Lexi
this
was
did
giving me the dark skin and Viv in the episode when she go to the dance class.
yes,
That's what
yes.
she was giving me. And Grace Jones, something about her body was giving me Grace Jones and some of them photos from back in the day. She was stunning.
She was, and she had the panel was cackling, so it was
Hmm.
great for her. Now they reversed it, and Lexi told her story with Karma, and it was like about being trans, and somebody like went at her on social media for like manly features or something.
Oh, right. Even how she described that, I was like, what? Why are you for my barely noticeable masculine? Or she said something weird, like, okay.
I give her credit. She was bringing some drama to her voice and trying to get there. I just don't think the story base. I was still like Tia said. I was waiting on the karma
Mm-hmm.
because I guess it ended up being a story about how you don't have to take revenge or something. Like she decided not to pay the girl back or something, or the boy back. I don't know. The story didn't quite make sense to me. But
Mm-mm.
Anya was hilarious dancing at her too, though,
Yes,
to
she was.
make up for it and bring it into life.
She was. And Anya, I feel like Anya, was she using the props too? I know Lana used props. Did Anya use some of the props? I feel like
I
she
can't remember
did.
if she did.
But yeah, she was good. She was giving me a little praise dance mime tease as well.
Yes. Yes, she was giving some of that. But yeah, let's see story. It was interesting. But I thought by far they did better than the first group. And
Oh,
so right now they were like, I was like, okay, this is the winning group. Let's
definitely.
see what Sam and Lana are gonna deliver. They could have just stayed backstage. Sam and
Now, okay, I want you to talk about it. We're gonna disagree, I think, a little on this one.
okay. So Sam, his story, what was his prompt again? Sam was
Um,
triggered. Yes, he was
oh,
triggered. Story about
okay,
being
I
triggered.
don't remember this. Oh, something about being the gay boy or something.
Yeah, he has a story about being in a little town and yeah, being the only gay person was something, da da da. But he was running for prom king and they
Oh, right.
rewrote like prom queen or
Yes,
something
yes, yes.
and everything. So that story was okay. It was
Yeah,
fine. It was fine. And I thought Lana actually did a good job with the dancing part with his. Like
yes.
she brought it
Okay,
back
so
to
we
like
agree.
she was doing things and stuff. Um yeah, like I thought Lana did fine on that dancer part. I was like, okay, Miss Lana, you might be sticking around. Let's see what you do.
If they didn't judge this as teams, if it was individual, I actually think Lana could have stayed. And I wouldn't have wanted Jules to go home, but how Susie could have been in the bottom. I actually think Lana did good. I think for the interpretive dance, I think she probably actually did it. If anybody did, she did it. When she got the gay flag and started doing it, when
Yes,
Sam was talking about coming out, I was like, oh,
yes.
this is stunning. She used the little ribbon. I thought she did stunning with the dance. I was actually so proud of her. But she said she did it in church, though.
Yeah, when he said, I was like, oh, she really did this at church. You can,
Hmm.
yeah, it was anybody who knows the dancer from the church stage, like she definitely did that.
Crown. It actually in Beyonce experience, the tour from when B Day came out, when she does flaws and all, I'm gonna say it's like a dancer that comes up behind her with some wings and they like hug her with the wings. And that's what that scene when Lana came up behind Sam. I thought that was cute. I liked Lana's dancing.
I did too. I did too. I did too. Now the flip side, when
Yeah.
Lana told her story and Sam did the dance, this was mm,
Girl, what was she even talking about? Something about her family? Is this what she was
no.
talking about? Her family? I don't even
Now
remember.
Lana's story was about being lost. Her part was lost, and then was talking about like a maze, and then the story did. I mean, the story was not strong.
And her
It,
voice be taking me out.
that's what I want to say. Yes.
I was a little boy who lived. There once was a little boy who lived in the Brewster Projects. Oh,
Oh gosh, yes. Her voice was taking me out, and I was like, Lana, can we get some inflections? Can we like change some tones, some pitch? Can we do something? She stayed in this like same pitch, and it just mm,
you know what her voice reminds me of when because she did. I feel like she used that maybe when she was acting in something before too. Did you watch The Crown?
I didn't. I've
Okay,
seen like pieces of it.
it reminds me. You could also think a bag of chips. Her voice when she does that voice reminds me of when people impersonate Margaret Thatcher. To me, it's like a very weird. But I want
Yeah.
to like. Are you trying to sound British or what's going on? I didn't like it. The lady is not for turning. It was just
Yes.
giving me that the whole time.
And Sam's terrible interpretation did not help. So it was just like, oh, this is a sinking
She
ship.
looked stunning.
Yes.
And when
As
she went to put
always.
on her little skirt, I said, "Oh,
Always.
Sam look like a woman, honey." But yes, dry. I don't know what she was doing. I was nervous for that
Right.
lip sync. Not to skip ahead, but once I saw that, I was like, "Oh, I'm nervous to see her lip sync." Mm.
Yes. Yes. So, but I think we kind of in agreement. We'll see if we think would be the bottoms and stuff going and everything there. We'll get to that with who won. But you know what? It's time for a good old reset while I pull up the fashions for the
What
runway.
category are we on right now, honey? We about to bring it to the runway. Thank you for joining us at the Parker's house. I am Quentin Weather Fashion Doll with my brother Cameron Parker. We do our drag race review every Wednesday during this season, which is funny. You know, drag race before when one season ends, another begins. So I wonder what's going to be premiering when this is about to end. But yes, subscribe, like, and share. If you haven't watched, if this is your first time watching, go back and watch some of the episodes from this season. I have a whole playlist. It's
Absolutely.
a good
Yes, I
thing.
need to make my specific RuPaul playlist. I need
Yeah.
to do that and add that to YouTube. So let's start off with the judges first. What did we think about the hair on Ru this week and the fit?
Um, I don't know what was happening when I was watching it. I thought it was a dress. So then later on, when I saw it, and I saw that it was a, I don't know, I must have been high. I promise you, I thought she had on like a long dress.
Sitting, it kind of looks like a dress whenever she's sitting behind.
And I must have missed when she walked, and then when she's
Mhm.
standing there, be close up. So I
Yeah.
must. But this is stunning. I love this cat suit. I love the nasty like pagoda shoulder. I like the hip, the like swag and the draping on the hip. Yeah, I don't. If Rue wanted to have an afro, I would have liked the. You know how like when Beyonce does a big curly fro,
Yeah.
that would have been better. And then someone I was watching said Rue looks like one of the sisters from Hocus Pocus with this hair, and I can see that.
I'm screaming. This is not my favorite Rue hair. It really isn't. Like, she need to retire this.
And like, why this color with this look?
I,
It is giving a little Halloween or something. I don't know, but I love the
yeah,
cat suit. And her
it
makeup looks stunning.
it don't really go like that to me. I
I
thought
don't
you
know
look
what
at
hair.
TS over there. What you say?
What hair would you have to like with this? I don't even know. A updo? I don't know what I would have worn.
I wouldn't have done like this for. That's a good question.
I don't know what I would have worn it, to be honest. But like if she would, I'm not mad at it being an afro. I just like when Beyonce do the big curly hair, I think it looks more natural. This just look like
I don't like that color. It just looking like a
oh,
clown. It looks
it's so
clownish.
orange.
Yeah.
And it's kind of too close to her skin to me too. I almost would have liked it to be more bright.
I feel like you got to have on different colors or a different look with orange
Yeah,
for that.
yeah.
What did you say? They say Michelle either looks like what?
A pop star or a grandma.
Okay, so is it giving pop star or grandma today? Let's see. You know,
What's going on with the neckline? Is it ruffles or is it buttons?
hmm,
I think is it I think it's buttons.
I think it's buttons.
Oh, girl, look, I was close up. You could see my gray girl. Oh,
I don't think she looked too grandma today, but
it's on the border. Borderline. Yeah, I would have liked a black woman afro, not Ronald McDonald's sister. Yes,
I'm
yes.
screaming.
I think that's it. That's accurate. This is giving like Ronald McDonald or Margaret Thatcher or like something. It's just giving like an old white lady. Something. Why is it so round? And like why it can't be curls? Like I don't know what is this? It look like it just wave out.
She is like she just stuck this thing on. You know, yeah.
Do you like the cat suit?
I do like the cat suit.
I would have liked a different shoe as well.
Mm.
Like why not a boot? Why we get to see your toes? She could have just had a boot on and just kept the line going.
Why Jared Carmichael pants so bunchy?
Cause he the kind of gay man that he is. I do like the jacket though.
I like the jacket. I
I
would
feel
rock
like it
that
could have been
jacket.
maybe a little shorter on him. Do it look a little
Yeah,
long?
it is too long. It is
I
too
feel like
long.
it's covering his crotch.
It is. It's going like past the crotch. It's all yeah.
TS looks pretty.
TS is looks nice. Okay.
On Alaska and Willem show, Alaska said TS uh bust in this dress was given her when Aretha Franklin was singing "Rolling in the Deep" on that late night show, and I think Cissy Houston was with her, and her titties was just about to just bust out the dress, and I was like, oh, "That's accurate." Oh, you pulling up the girls? I was about to say, wait, what about the girls?
You're like, what about the girls? They coming. So the category this week was ugly dress. Oh, it was like ugly dress. What they say, the ever. Yeah, ugliest dress ever.
Mhm. paying homage because it's
Yeah,
the 10-year anniversary.
10-year anniversary. That's correct. Um, I'm curious as the fashion doll, like what would be your approach
I knew you was
to
gonna
an
ask me.
ugly dress runway?
I knew you was gonna ask me, and I thought about it before we start recording. But while I'm sitting here, can you tell who this is or what this is?
In that one of them characters,
It's Kirby.
Kirby. Thank you. It was I could picture it, I couldn't think of his name.
I painted
Yes.
over a painting my first ex gave me. I like spray painted this. It's like graffiti. You know I'm an artist, honey. I'm not just a fashion doll. But sitting here, I was like, oh, maybe I could do something video game thing. I probably would do an interpretation of like either Princess Peach dress or Princess Daisy from Mario. I probably would do Daisy because I think Daisy's is kind of ugly. It's like the two-tone yellow dress.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I probably would do that, like just a big ugly ball gown with all the things on it. I probably would do that. And her hair kind of ugly too. I think Peach is kind of cute, but Daisy's in that yellow, it's not served.
So it's almost like kind of, so how do we judge this? Do we judge this as if they fulfilled the prompt of
Yeah.
an ugly dress and
Hmm.
just how it goes? Okay. Um, because I feel like it could go really costumey, and that's not the approach to take. I feel like,
Hmm.
and I know some people have a hard time looking ugly. Like you still want to look fierce on the runway, but sometimes you gotta just be ugly. I don't know. Like I don't know. Some of the girls they're thinking in their approach, but it's a
It,
way to do ugly. I think and still be fierce.
it would have been hard for me to, when I thought about it, it was hard for me to think of something ugly too. I also
It's a hard prompt.
like how Lana did, wearing something ugly another girl wore. I also maybe would have wore. Oh, you know what would have been cute? I think this one of Nini's worst reunion looks, but one of her best reunions when she had on that hot pink dress, and it was like kind of two tone fabric, and she had that Donald Trump looking bun going to the back.
Yes.
I probably would have did that. Was ugly.
Ooh, Housewives would be a great inspiration to
Mhm.
recreate so many of them
They
ugly.
had a lot of ugly dresses.
They had a lot of ugly dresses. I
And
feel
then
like it
come in
is
with
the
your
perfect time to
makeup.
pull a reference to
Mm-hmm.
do that and stuff in a category like this. So Susie 2 is up first, and she went with a Christmas theme. The thing is, for me with this, it's like, okay, I get the ugly because of Christmas and kind of like how you have it, but it's still done in kind of a way that's not like ugly to me. I don't know. It's just I
This,
didn't know what to think about this.
this is ugly, but I don't. She fit. She met the prompt, so she's fine. But if like okay, see, thinking of Christmas, did you ever watch the Grinch? How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey?
Hmm.
I kind of would have rather her like reference a Christmas look from that, cause like in Whoville, you know everything kind of off, and they got like weird hairstyles and stuff. Something about this just it just it's too crafty looking to me. It looked like she made it. I don't know. But it met the prompt. But it's not giving me ugly dress.
Yes. So what you
Like
say,
it's giving
Bree?
me Halloween costume.
Mr. Judging Rules. Are we judging the cutest ugly dress or the for real ugly dress?
I I don't know because when we get to Sam's dress from seeing other people, everybody's opinion. People have different opinions about it, and I'll let y'all see what I think
And I think all this stuff is really subjective anyway, but I
about
think
it.
this is an extra layer of subjectivity when it
Hmm.
comes to what is ugly.
Hmm.
Um, so I'm looking at execution, I guess, of executing just an ugly look.
And I don't like this execution.
And
Like
that's
I'm
the
just now
thing.
look at the tinsel hanging off the arms. I don't like it.
Like I think it fits the brief of ugly, but it's just how it's put together. It does come. It becomes a little more costumey to me versus just doing an ugly dress. I feel like it. You know, she's the cerebral girl. So these girls be overthinking. I feel like too much.
I think it would have helped if the hair went with it. Like,
Oh, that
it
hair.
just feel very pieced together to me.
Yeah. So it's like for me, it's like man, it's there.
Mm-hmm. Very that.
Okay, Miss Letsy. Now, see, this makes it so hard to judge because
And Brie, I agree with that. It was,
yes, Bree, that's what it's given.
but still not. I wish it she linked into that because I see. I actually like ugly Christmas sweaters. Like I think
Me
they're
too.
cute.
Me
But
too.
that was just I don't know. This is ugly, but I love this. This is ugly, but it's still giving me fashion.
That's the thing. It is ugly. I get it in her head, but it's fashion. Like I can see this like walking down somewhere. It's doing
It's giving
something.
me Victor and Rolf, or
Yes.
it's giving me with this wig and the bow tie, she's giving me a Sailor Moon villain. And with the gloves, she giving me like a villain in the anime, but very much Sailor Moon. I love this.
It's. I thought this was stunning, and in my head, I was like, "Is this fulfilling it?" Because it is like it's. You wouldn't do this. You wouldn't actually put these things and stuff together, and so it's giving that ugly, but it is a cute ugly, and I
I
really
think
liked it.
I actually think if she took the leg warmers off and had on a regular like pump
Yeah.
and different hair, and I actually don't mind the bow tie and maybe a different belt. I don't think this is ugly, and maybe different gloves. I don't think this is ugly. I think if she was going to, you had to be going somewhere that's calling for this. But
Yes.
it's not ugly to
It's
me.
not. That's the
I
thing.
could see Tracy Ellis Ross wearing this and turning it.
Okay. And that's why I was like, ooh. I was like, I'm loving this too much for it to be an ugly like
But it's ugly. Like I get it. Like you know how I love ugly shoes, but they're not ugly to me. But I get how other people will think that
yes.
the shoe is ugly. That's what this is giving. Like it's not traditionally pretty. So if it's ugly, like if you take a close up picture of it, it's like, girl, what the fuck is this?
What is this going on? No, that's true. That's true. That's true. So I don't know how to rate. I don't know what I would rate because I like it. Like
She
it's
gets
cute.
astounding
Yeah, it's
for
cute and
me.
stunning. Yes. When I was watching Brother, I was like, this is like my favorite. Like I loved it. It was stunning. And that's why I was like,
Mhm.
does that mean it works? Maybe it worked.
When on the original runway when they did this, Violet Chachki, she if you remember, she dressed up as a clown, and it was ugly, but I still liked it, and that's kind of what that was giving me.
All right. So Lana did a throwback to Candy Muse pocket dress,
Mm-hmm.
which was definitely ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's good to I feel like this is a good time to do a reference, and
Mm-hmm.
that's fine. And doing that, so I feel like she definitely executed the brief and stuff with here with something ugly. I think Rue had what you remember Rue's comment? She was like, she was comparing it to the Naomi. She was like, the
Oh,
Naomi was too similar and blah, but she wished this one was more similar to Candy Muse. She was like, this is the time she should have went just like it.
oh, that's what she said. Okay,
Yeah,
she didn't
versus
want stones or something on this. I thought she said she wanted stones on it or
she
something.
did say something about Ron, so she did say something like that. I think she wished the dress was more just like Candy's all together, but then yeah, like the rhinestone it up and everything too.
It was fine. I like the hair with it. She wore these shoes already. She wore these shoes when she was dressed as Bo Peep, and they just really stood out to me. So
Yeah,
I kind of wish she had. I wish she wore some ugly shoes too, but it was okay. It was okay.
it was okay. Yeah, yeah. She was okay for me.
Okay, as we're talking, I have another idea for ugliest dress ever. I think in history, the worst thing to ever walk down the runway of RuPaul's Drag Race history, I think undeniably, is La La Ree. Would you agree?
Oh, the bags,
Yes.
absolutely.
I think I would have made a dress out of
That
bags,
would have been smart.
like the pink bags,
You
and
got
then
the bags and you got the
put them right
sponge
here.
dress, honey.
Oh, the sponge, because that was hideous. Hideous.
Yes.
I
Um.
can't.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Um. Okay. I'm gonna be the first to say I did not get this because I didn't get dress. Please help me understand how this is a dress.
I think the black part is a dress, and
Is
then
that a dress? Okay,
yes,
maybe
and then I
that's the
think they
dress
got a
part.
train or like a tail. That's what the back part is. And then I think she's supposed to have on like leggings or like it's like a
Okay.
thigh high boot. That's the turkey legs.
I guess that is a dress when I look at it though, because I was thinking that was
She has on the LBD, honey. She has on her little black dress.
it was just good like costume to me. Like it was falling in that category. Like, why are we a turkey? What's happening?
It's giving costume. But just sitting here like describing how it was a dress, I would like maybe I should do it. I see this in my head being stunning. Like I see this being reinterpreted and it actually being cute. Like you know how people have like costumes or dresses that look like peacocks. Like I
Mm-hmm.
feel like you could reinterpret this and it actually be pretty and take them damn claws off the shoes and but I don't mind it. I think she has stones and stuff on the little on whatever this is. I don't know. I'm gonna give her a cute because it's ugly. I guess it's giving a little costume, but if we gave Susie ass a cute in the past, this is giving me more of an outfit than Susie was. Like it's giving I don't know, it's giving like Halloween costume, but I want it to be like okay, remember when Kennedy Davenport said Trey had gutted me, so I crystallized. Like
Yes.
it's giving kind of that.
Yes. Oh, you can have it. I ain't like it. I was like, this is not working for me. Yeah, go ahead, be that job turkey girl. Go ahead back like
You jive turkey.
you job turkey.
Oh, remember when the Vixen had on that peacock dress and the train of her dress was the
Oh,
peacock feather?
yes. Yes. I do remember that.
Like
Mm.
but this the ugly version.
The girls was just thinking too much. Now, Jules tried it. She tried it. She explained this as being her mom's like prom dress, and all the girls had the same dress, and she tried to do this old little ugly walk and everything down the runway and put these braces in. This is what I like. No, the girls are young. You can't just look at the 80s and just think ugly.
Ugly, yeah.
Yeah, right. No. That's and then you come out here and do this as a cute way.
Her
Like,
styling was ugly. Those
yeah,
shoes are ugly.
yeah, those shoes. Now the shoes, those are ugly.
Those shoes. that's for the
Absolutely.
that's for the drag race. Thailand. Is that Thailand?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Those shoes. Mm, He
Yeah,
didn't meet
'cause
for me.
I told you I'm watching The Crown now, and Diana stayed in the old nasty '80s dress, and this is giving me Diana. And if her bob was curled together, yeah, this she would be cute. So, um, I guess I'm gonna give her a tacky because she didn't fit the prompt.
Yeah, there would have to be.
Yeah.
I would think so. I would agree. All right, so this is the last one. I guess the controversial one with Miss Sam, who came out of this and like guts and whatever, blood
It's supposed to be
inside,
like a skin
intestines.
dress.
Yeah, skin dress. Now I get this is not something Sam would normally do at all. And I know why it's ugly to Sam. But for me, like it's still yes, Bree, I do hate this too. Um, I don't know. I don't know what to call this. To me, this is not an ugly dress though category. Something else.
um,
I
yeah.
can't see Lydia wear this.
But on Lydia, we would have been like, oh, this is one of the best looks Lydia ever had. Not Jiggly Caliente. Um, I like this. For a girl who, because I get it, I wouldn't want to be ugly either. For a girl who does not want to just come down and looking like Susie, I think to me this I'm okay with this being her ugly dress. It's crushed velvet. Trinity the Tuck says on her show all the time, like I hate crushed velvet. Like that is just so ugly to me. So it's a crushed velvet dress. Like even how it's attached and stuff. It can kind of it's a little grotesque looking. And then she got the headpiece and stuff. I'm fine with it.
But look how cute the headpiece is, and even how cute the blood is drawn on her head. Like it's like done in a cute way. Like you can't do this and be cutesy. Like if you're gonna do this, go for it. Like I don't know, it's too much protection of being fierce down the runway for me.
You don't think it's given when Lady Gaga wore the meat dress to the VMAs?
No. The great value version. Absolutely not. This is it's not I agree, but it's not an ugly dress for me. It doesn't fit for me. Mm-mm. No, ma'am.
I'm gonna give her a cute.
I'm gonna give her a tacky.
A tacky.
Not fit the brief to our girl Sam. She gets it this week from me. Her first one.
This would be a bomb ass Halloween costume. It's not giving me costume, but I would wear this as a costume. Okay, I get what you're saying. But yeah, it's not giving costume. It's giving fashion. Something about how the I don't know what this is called, like that kind of stitching. Like it almost reminds me of like the edge of a quilt. But like looking at the colors and stuff, it look kind of nasty. Like it's giving me like not intestines, but I don't know. I was okay with it, but you know,
The
as you
girls look
said, very subjective. When the girls have to be wear something ugly, that's when it's hard.
That's what it's hard. Like some of them could have just pulled out whatever they had already brought with them and just brought down the runway.
Okay, that's
Yes,
fair.
tacky for the challenge only. I think the look is fit, but yeah.
I almost wish Sam had on the platform heel like how Gaga wears those like really thick platforms. I think if she was taller too, that would have helped. It looks. I almost feel like that dress was kind of wearing her. It just felt like a lot of look on her, and she
It
little.
she it made her I didn't realize I knew she was little, but this one made her look really little.
Especially when she was in the lip sync, I was like, "Oh my gosh, she is so little."
She is so tiny.
I feel like she kind of got a big head too. That's
All
funny.
right. So we know that the tops and the bottoms ended up being
Tops and bottoms.
tops and bottoms. The winners were Let's See and Anya. It was a double win, so giving Anya her fourth, Let's See her second. Susie and Jules were safe, and Lana and Sam were in the bottom. Now we're on Silverware's Drag Race.
Silver's Drag Race. No, my song will be different. I'll come up with it later.
Now, already, I think we were saying earlier, would you have kept this as a team?
Mm-mm.
All right, so we're breaking it up individually.
Yes, it would have been individual, and my bottom three would have been no one would have been safe because there's six of them, right?
Yeah.
No one would have been safe. The bottom three would have been Jules, Susie, and Sam, actually. And then the rest of them could have been in the top. I think Lana could have been in the top for this. I would have been fine with that. And then who would have been lip syncing for me would have been um, Miss Miss Susie and Jules.
You know what? I'm actually going to you said Susie and Jules lip sync. Okay. So I'm gonna agree with the top three and bottom judged individually. And bringing in the runway in consideration with everything. Because I think Lana executed an ugly dress better
Mm-hmm.
than they did. Um, but the ones lip syncing for me probably would have been Jules and Sam.
Oh, the they're not sisters. Are they cousins?
Yeah, what
Are
I
they? I think they're drag cousins.
drag
I
cousins
think.
or something like that. I know it's
Yeah.
something related that they're together.
Because Sam is Trinity's daughter, and then Jules is another one of Trinity's daughter's daughter.
Yes.
So Jules is like Trinity's granddaughter. I guess they cousins.
Yeah, Sam, you're right, Bree. Better not talk. One day you're in, the next day you're out.
And you saw, I think in the episode they said cut to, because they was like cut to, because at the end your ass gonna be lip syncing, and she was. And then if you see the preview for the next episode, she says that again. She's like, I'm not gonna be in the bottom again. And they said cut to. And then she goes, no, bitch, I'm not being in the bottom again.
So they're doing our girl do a loop. Um,
Wasn't it
illusion.
illusion?
Yeah,
Yes, honey. I need to go
yeah.
see my good sis this summer, honey. She's on tour.
Oh, I love to see her on tour.
And Gaga just announced she's going on tour. I saw it this morning.
Okay. Have you
Oh,
listened to Gaga's album?
not yet, but I'll go see. I like all the rest of Gaga's discography, and just off Abracadabra alone, I'll go.
Honey, Abracadabra is all over the sports, honey. All over
Oh wow.
ESPN, CBS. They got it all over March Madness and everything else. Abracadabra is like a commercial hit.
Mm-hmm.
It's the song of the summer already.
Yes,
Um,
honey.
so she did it with that one, and she got a couple of other ones I really like on her new one.
Okay, you have to send me some recommendations.
Yeah, she went back. She's in her poppy love phase there, which I like. Um, yeah, the girls did. You know what? It's been a lot of chatter online because people were like, Lana ate her up. That's what a lot of people are saying. And
Mm.
they're kind of, is this argument though, is your fourth time in the bottom, you got to really, really do something. You feel
Mm-hmm.
like in the lip sync to win. I mean, I think Lana probably maybe slightly. I don't think it was that much of a difference
I
to me.
don't either.
It really wasn't. But Lana's body, I give her that, is just stunning. I think that's part of it because she does have a body
Mm-hmm.
that's like great for lip syncing and everything.
Yes, it don't always look nice in the fashions, but when she stripped down. I said, okay.
Okay.
Um,
Lingerie.
I wasn't that gagged by Lana's lip sync. I think because this was the fourth time, and we had, like we seen your moves already, so
Yeah.
it's not like we just super gagged. I was more intrigued by what Sam was doing because we hadn't seen Sam lip
Yes.
sync,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, what's she about to do?" And she was cool. Like
Yeah.
she wasn't. I wasn't. I would say she probably no, maybe her mother might be a little better. I was about to say she probably on par with Trinity, but Trinity probably a little better. Trinity be getting that ass
Could
going.
be getting the ass. You know, she does. Yeah.
But I'm ready to see her do something in the finale or whatever.
Yeah. They both did
That's my
that death
girl.
drop at the same time. That was cute.
Hmm.
Like in sync and stuff. I was fine with it. I knew it. I mean, it was obviously going to be Sam's win because it was like, it's no way you're bringing Lana back into this.
Now, if they had sent my girl home, I probably would have been like, "Oh fuck y'all!" Now, I was rocking with y'all the whole season. Now I don't even care no
We
more.
probably would have had a live immediately.
Okay, girl, bye. You is not about to see the girls got real delusional because that girl Maya, what was her full name?
Yeah,
Maya something. I think she
La
survived
Page,
4 times.
Maya something, La
Yeah,
Page or
didn't
something.
she survive 4 lip sync?
Yeah,
And did she have any wins? I can't even
I think
remember.
so. With the group, did they do that as a group with the girl group? I
I
can't
think
remember if
so.
they
So she
all
probably
got.
got one in. Cause her and that girl with that braided her leg hair got a win then too. So yeah, that's probably right. Who actually, when I went back and watched that season, I actually didn't mind her. She was all right. I think Geneva Carr. She was okay.
Geneva Carr. Yeah. Um. Yeah, it would have been something really amazing for her to do there.
Or
Lana,
Sam would have had to really fuck up like
yes,
Lydia
like
did.
Lydia did.
Hmm.
Hmm. So Lana goes home. Bye, girl. Glad you made it top 6. I will say, I think Lana, she's young. I think she
Hmm.
has a chance. Like you can tell she does love drag a lot,
Hmm.
and I think she has the potential to be,
Yeah,
like someone to really bring it in the future. It's gonna take some years, some experience.
I keep saying this every live. Why old is Lana? Like 21 or
Yeah,
22?
something like that. Like
When
something.
I was 21 or 22, I hadn't even watched Drag Race yet. I didn't I don't think I had watched Drag Race till I was like 24 or 25. But I still think I knew more references and stuff to some of these girls now. But Lana needs to go home and watch TV and watch movies. She really does. And I'm not even it's not even being funny. Even at my age now, when I watch it, like I'm going back and watching older movies, and I be like, "Ooh, bitch, this would be a nasty reference," or I don't know, it just, or even just in life, the girls need to go home and watch older things, watch some documentaries, read a book, go get some hobbies. But she could come back and be stunning. Her makeup is stunning.
Yeah, her makeup is stunning. Hmm.
And I think she has taste. I think she just got to get stuck out of
Some
I need
refinement needs to be
yeah.
there, but
Yeah.
yeah, she
She's
does.
stuck in I want to be naked all the time. But that's to me how Naomi Smalls was on her first season. But she got it together.
And she kind of reminds like her, but just her body type. That's kind of like where my mind goes, and I could see, her having a
Mhm.
transition like that.
I remember she was a lingerie girl. She would always
Yes.
be in lingerie and corsets and harnesses and all that stuff. But now she'll put on some actual clothes sometimes. Or even when she naked, it's still more, like it's an actual look. It's not just I'm naked.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, next week is our favorite makeup challenge.
Yes.
They're
And
bringing
I
in the
saw the
family
first.
members.
Oh, sorry. What you saying?
I said they're bringing in the family members.
Yes. I think it's their parents, I think.
Yeah, the parents and stuff. Does everybody's parent? It seemed like everybody had a parent there.
I think so. I
We'll see.
watched it this morning. I was half paying attention. You know, this is my least favorite
No.
Challenger episode
Can
every
this go
season.
away? They need to stop doing this one.
They really do. But because we're reviewing it, I'm gonna have to watch it. So I'm gonna watch.
You know what? If they want to continue doing it, I feel like it should just be a fun episode and no one goes home. I feel like
Yeah.
it's just such a hard challenge to send somebody home on because the stories are nice and stuff. And I get that for why doing it and that
Mhm.
impact. I get all that. But I don't know. It's just, it don't feel right for a competition.
I agree. And I don't really like it on Project Runway either when they have to make over a person. But at least on Project Runway, they're making clothes.
They're making clothes. Yeah.
I think if they made it more of a design challenge, because it's not always one, I don't think. I think sometimes they have to make the stuff. I don't know. It's just, it's not. I don't know. That's not a. I don't care if a drag queen knows how to put makeup on another person. That's not. I
Right.
don't think that that's a
It don't really make sense for
I need you to know how to do your face because everybody's face is not the same. So that literally doesn't make sense. Like like somebody could have a like I have a crease in my eyelid. Somebody cannot have a crease. So like I don't know. It's just so many things to
so
make up
many
that I
things.
don't get why you need to know how to do makeup on another person's face. This is not the
Like,
makeup
is this glow
competition
up? Is
show.
this a makeup
Yes,
show?
yes,
Like, what is going
exactly.
on? What is happening?
That's,
Yeah, but so who do we think? You know, our top four. We got to pick one to go home. Let's see if we get it right.
what,
I
with
feel like now for me, I feel like it's gonna be. I think Let's See move back for me over the last couple of weeks. So I think it's gonna be Anya, Susie, Let's See, and Sam. Top four. And I'm sending Jews home.
oh yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But mm, you know what? That's accurate. Just oh, okay. Hey, oh. Let's make a prediction. This by next season, we need to do the fantasy league because I've done it before and I won the season. Like I'm
Oh,
so
did you?
tough.
I've never done one of those for
I
Drag
used to
Race.
be right week to week. Like I'd be knowing who was gonna win the mini challenge, the main, and who was going home. I was stunned.
Oh wow.
This who gonna be in the bottom. Susie ass gonna be in the bottom because Susie can't get her makeup together. She gonna be in the bottom, and Jules gonna be in the bottom. And Jules' makeup is cute on her, and Jules do that eye, but Jules don't to me put on a whole bunch of makeup outside of that eye. It's gonna be them two in the bottom because we don't like Anya's eyebrows, but Anya can paint, and the girls live for Anya's
They
paint.
live for that
She
paint.
gonna have whoever that is paint it.
I think
Lexi
it's her
does.
dad. And it seemed like they
Oh,
were pretty
okay.
close. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Lexi does good makeup to me.
Mm-hmm.
And Sam does too. Sam look like
Yeah.
a woman, honey. So
I feel like those three are going to be good in the makeup category and doing stuff. I
mhm.
agree with the Susie assessment. I don't think she's going to be.
She definitely gonna be the worst. It's gonna be a child.
And then putting some fashions on somebody else to
Mm.
look like her, like that's going to
Ooh,
be interesting.
I didn't pay attention to which parent she she's breaking. See,
Bree,
Bree, I think I think this is one of the times where I'm just gonna let the drag queens. This is what they do. We don't like it as pedestrians. All of the drag queens live for Anya's makeup. I promise you. Every
no, everything I
review
see
show,
is the same.
they all like, "Mama is painted." I've literally heard them say, "I love how she snatches up them brows." They even like that. They like it.
You got to remember,
I
it's a
think.
part, it's an element of drag that's very tacky.
Yeah.
And so this is one of those parts.
Cause I just
And
Well, I'm fine with them going up, but just bring it down at the end. Like it's just. Mm-mm.
It's hers, but I agree with that assessment. Um,
Um. Okay. Wait. Oh, so we just said top four is gonna be the girls minus Jewels. Okay.
yeah,
So who is your winner at this point? We're picking winners. Who is your winner of season? Uh. Wait. Oh,
season
girl.
17.
I was trying to say it in Spanish. Is it 27?
Don't
How
ask
you say
me.
it? 26? 27.
Don't ask me.
I think that's it. Wait, no, I just said, did I just say 27? Oh, girl, it's been so long. I'm getting old, bitch. Mm, mm, mm.
For me, oof,
Oh, 17.
this is really hard. It is really hard. I think
Do you think it's gonna be a track record thing, or do you think
no,
they gonna? It's no.
mm-mm. I
Bree,
don't
I
think so.
agree.
I think Anya for me. Oh, Anya or Sam? You said, yeah. I'm gonna say Anya, but this might be one of those seasons. Is really gonna come down to that final lip sync and what somebody does, what kind of trick they bring, whatever they do to help the crowd. Like we've seen this in some seasons past, and I think it's gonna be
Well,
one.
Sasha,
Yes, which put it
yes,
there
I
in
get
the
so
pedal skate.
alone. Sasha single-handedly got me really into listening to Whitney Houston, and I promise you she did.
He tore
Because
that
I
up.
never was a Whitney Houston person. I started listening to So Emotional, and then I just started listening to some more songs, and then I love Whitney Houston now, and I never was no big Whitney fan. Thank you, Sasha Velour.
You might. Some might even say you could look at Saphira and Nifia.
Yes, because I know
Yes.
everybody thought Saphira was gonna win, and bloop. So to that point, it w- Lexi could win the challenge next week, and then what if they pull it and Lexi win? I wouldn't be mad if, to be honest, if Lexi, Anya, or Sam won, I wouldn't be mad.
Mm-hmm.
I think at this point, I just don't want Susie to win.
I don't think she will. I she's kind of fallen. She's like falling flat a lot lately.
Mhm.
And the thing Sam has in his back pocket though is having Trinity as his mother.
Yes, and
And
what Bree just said, I could see Sam pulling it at the
yeah, she will have him ready for that finale.
because um Trinity and then Trinity's daughter Chantel Sparkles, that's Jules' mom.
Yes.
She's like a big pageant queen too. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they
Yeah.
just have to see, honey.
We have to see. We'll see, but I'm curious because they gotta I'm guessing they're still gonna do a final song. You know how they all
This new
even before
format.
getting to the finale, because I'm curious how the girls are gonna do on that.
Oh,
You
with
know
the
how they
top
usually
four.
do a track and stuff for the top four. I'm really curious what they're gonna bring. We'll see if something like really
Oh, because
sways.
someone could possibly go home and we have a top three.
You never know. That's possible. You know, they always play around with that. They still have a lip sync, and then sometimes Rue bring two people. She'll keep them both, or sometimes we've had a top three.
I really would love Sam, Anya, and Lexi as the top three. And I think
I would be told that's the perfect top three right
I got
there.
the Powerpuff Girls, honey. I love that. And
Yes.
Sam is Blossom. Lexi
Um, let's ooh,
Lexi is Bubbles.
is yeah, that's it, Bubbles. I was trying to think of that because I was like, Anya the green one. Which
Oh
one is that?
yeah, Buttercup.
But yeah.
Even though she nice, but she's still a good. And we just forgot all about her being a stupid bitch at the beginning of the season with Lexi because she tried it. But see, that's what happened when she turned it around.
Yeah, so we'll see. All right, y'all. Well, thanks again for joining us.
Yes, please subscribe, comment, and share.
Yes.
I I don't know what you have coming up. The Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion looks are out. And
Oh, mhm.
I like to do the review the reunion look. So I will have a video out for the ladies. And the category is Saint Lucia, honey.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Did you see their costumes on the finale?
I didn't watch it. I need to watch it.
I
Oh, you know what? I did see it because I saw Kathy Griffin in that damn caftan with the rest
yes.
of the carnival.
Uh, I've been talking to my friend a little bit of housewives real quick. I've been talking to one of my friends here pretty much all day talking about Beverly Hills.
Mm.
I'm just really it really has me disturbed the way these girls are doing like Garcelle now after her leaving.
Mm.
Like I just it's so I feel so uneasy just
You
about the
said
way
after her leaving.
oh yeah, Garcelle is she left the show. You missed that news?
When did this happen?
Honey, she announced it what yesterday or the day before yesterday?
Oh, I missed that.
And apparently, then in the clip, she walks out to the reunion. She didn't take the after show picture and stuff with the cast. But if you watch what happens live, like Erica and Bose are sitting there, and Erica's just so negative about Gar. And she's been like that this whole season. Little comments, and it's just like an extra layer even on there. And Bose is just sitting there kikiing and laughing. It just didn't. It just
You said
all
this was on the
felt
after show?
on Watch What Happens Live.
I watched what happens now.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just all rubbing me like wrong. I mean, I don't think Garcelle is that girl and all, but still,
No.
it's like y'all did. I mean, the way you did her kid and all this stuff, and you think she's supposed to have time for you?
Now
Like,
they filmed this. They were they were done filming before we got the Cheeto back in office.
yeah.
But they knew it was coming. I think some of the people starting to just act up and they like fuck the being politically correct, honey. I wanna act like a white woman, the white
Hmm.
woman I am. We over that being SJWs. Who does that? Black Lives Matter. They do. I sat up there and made faces and laughing while a white woman disrespected a fellow black woman. But watch, it's gonna happen to her.
Oh
They
yeah.
gonna bring another horse face lady on there looking like what was that other bitch that was on last season?
Oh, and Marie or
Girl, yes,
whatever.
Anne Marie, that was her name. Mr. Ed.
Yeah,
Dude.
that's kind of yeah. Bo's disappointed me. She disappointed me on that Watch What Happens Live.
Mm-mm. I thought she bought that beach house.
Yeah. Oh no, Erica's like you got to do more than buy a beach house in Bakersville, which is supposed to be like a dig if you're in California, which a house actually is not in Bakersville. It's actually in some other place right after Malibu or something. So anyway, but it's like, girl, you don't even own no house, and in this whole thing, she talking about like how and one fan had wrote something about how you all mad at Garcelle talk about storylines when you don't bring nothing, pretty much. And she was like, I don't share my life. My husband went to jail. Girl, that's been your own story. And
And
it's
you
your
didn't even
husband.
really want to talk about
You
it.
didn't even want to talk about it. You brought nothing. That was a story in the news. And the only reason it was out there.
Poor Reet. I You won with that one. I ain't never heard that before in my life. That's better than Dorito. Poor Reet. Bitch, that's reminded me, and I didn't watch Traders, but that's reminded me of that lady on Traders that That Phaedra was calling poverty.
We might have to open a clubhouse room later tonight, honey.
That's
Talk about
just
these
what I
women.
was about to say, honey. I'm gonna watch. I'm about to go have dinner with my family, and
Because they
then I
really
will
got on
catch
my
up.
nerves.
I need to catch up. I don't know if I ever watched all of the Potomac reunion, but it probably don't matter. But I'm gonna watch Beverly Hills. That's the only Housewives show. Yeah, that's the only one that's on. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna watch Housewives. And yes, honey, either you or I, we need to open a room. Corey, oh,
Hurry.
Sutton said it. That was a good one, honey.
I missed that. When she said that, was that when she was talking about her money? How the girls can't keep up with her money?
I
That
think I
episode?
probably need to watch like 2 episodes of Beverly Hills. So the reunion starts next week.
Yeah, it's coming. Probably so, because Married to Medicine is still. We are. The reunion night's going to be on Tuesday, the same night. So maybe next week. Yeah, because the finale just happened.
Okay. Oh, we got
Got us
Atlanta.
a
I was gonna
Tuesday.
say, what are we about to be watching? I forgot Atlanta.
Atlanta on, and then they got that new Bravo Love House show that's going to be coming out. You know,
Oh,
the one with Ashley and Giselle and Shane,
oh,
the dating show.
when is this premiering?
I think April 27th.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll watch. I'm not really a dating show kind of gal, but maybe I'll tune in. It might be funny to see Ashley and Giselle making a fool of themselves.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
We've
come
been
on,
yapping
bro.
enough.
I'm about to go eat some swine with my family.
I'm gonna go get some grub too,
Yeah.
and we'll holler at y'all later.
Okay. Yes. Toodles.
Toodles.
Subscribe.